All right, hello again. This is Bullishbear with 23 Capital Trades. We're going to start a new video series with Apex Trader. It's the end of the month. It's November 30th. I thought today would be a fitting day to start this one since it's going to be December 1st the following day. It'll be a Friday, so we're going to have the first day close out here on the 30th. Apex is currently having a 31-day sale, 71% off evaluations and 71% off all future monthly renewals. Plus half-price resets all the way through the end of the year. So December 31st at like 11:59 p.m. Eastern, basically. I wanted to go ahead and start on their website and walk y'all through exactly where I'm going with this. We're going to go down to Tradeovate since Tradeovate's what I trade. And we went ahead and did the 300K full. Starting capital is $300,000, but I want to stop us all right here, right now, and point out one important thing. The only thing that actually matters is the trailing threshold. It's a $7,500 trailing threshold. It's the largest account they offer. So when you pay for an account, you're paying for the drawdown. You aren't paying for the big flashy $300,000 in this case. You're paying for the $7,500 drawdown that trails you as you come into profits. As we're trading this, I will go ahead and demonstrate that for y'all. You're going to see that a lot because I do have my P&L up in the bottom right-hand corner of every chart that I trade and display for y'all. But back to the account itself, profit target is $20,000. The max lot size is 35 minis of any permitted product. There's a list of those products on Apex's website. You can look down in the description for a link to their website and check this out for yourself if you want to get started. I do have a code for y'all, and we're going to try and take this one all the way through December, nice and slow. If the profit target's going to be $20,000, I've been struggling lately in a few of my other accounts. If you watched on my Top Step Trading Combine, I will have a great morning, get really high up in profits, and then come back and try to trade some more and end up giving back much more than I should be, making the whole trading process very frustrating and discouraging. So with this account, since it's such a heavy hitter, I would love to just work on taking profits and being done for the day. Ideally, $1,000 to $2,000 a day. So in the long run, potentially we could be passing this eval within 10 days. But if we make less than $2,000 during a trading session, that's completely fine. We're just going to keep focus on moving forward and not giving back any profits in this. Here's my trader's dashboard and my Apex account, and the subscriptions are displayed here. The one I want to focus on is going to be the very top one. It's the 300K 35 contracts for Tradeovate. It's their 300K evaluation. I do want to point out that I do have a long running history with Apex. I have been funded with them a number of times, I believe about 8 or 9 at this point, and it's just never really come to fruition. I have not made it to a payout yet, but I want to take you through my history with them. I started with Apex in May of this year, 2023, and we went for the 50K account just because that's the one that I was most comfortable with at first, but I didn't really have my strategies and I didn't understand who I was as a futures trader at that time. I had taken a lot of swings to try and get funded, but I didn't get funded until July, I believe. And then we tried a 150K somewhere in between July and August. I did get funded with that 150K, looking for it here, I believe it's this one. So it must have been September, forgive me. There was a time frame where I have had about 5 or 6 accounts that were parked about $20 short of passing that I just couldn't afford to pay for the funding fee. So I sat them there for at least 2 months where I was just paying for a renewal instead, and looking back, that was kind of silly. But as I scroll up more, you can see as I go through the months, October now, a lot of these were really small accounts like the 100K static, which is a maximum of 2 minis or 20 micros. $17 for that one at 90% off. They've had that 90% off deal going for a little while, from October through most of November. And I did give those a shot, but needless to say, those are not accounts that I plan to move forward with pursuing. So we're back to the top here. Here you can see I have a 300K evaluation with Apex, and we're going to take this slow. I'm going to do my best to consolidate the videos in this video series. I'm going to do the best I can to consolidate all the trades that I make in this video series. The idea with the 300K account, since it's a heavy hitter and it can pack a punch if you know how to implement your strategies with it, I'm going to aim for $1,000 to $2,000 a day tops. I have been struggling as a trader to accept my winning day and walk away and stop trading for the day. And I'm giving back my profits quite a bit. You can see that a lot in my Top Step videos. I do give back profits quite often. So with this account, I'm going to implement some exercises where as soon as I get up on the day, anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000, we're going to call it quits. The profit target is $20,000. So if we do $1,000 to $2,000, we can potentially pass this evaluation in 10 days, which is 2 trading weeks. It is December 2023. We have approximately 20 days. So I would like to have this one funded to start off 2024. I just wanted to show you that this is active. So now we're going to move over to the charts as this is the end of day 1 already. All right, so we're near the end of the day. It is currently 3:30 p.m. Central Time as I'm recording this. This is just the last little leg of the day. Here's a 5K tick chart just to show y'all exactly what the day looked like. Basically, the whole day was a downtrend, as you see here on the 5,000 tick. Moving over to the 5-minute just for a brief moment. Here's the open right at 8:30. We immediately had a strong candle down, consolidated, trapped a few bears, brought them back up. Then we tested that 20 EMA, trapped some bulls, brought it back down lower, where we then consolidated for the remainder of the day. And that consolidation started right around 10 a.m. and we just chopped around in this very wide range from about 15,920 to 15,855. We found our lows right around 855 actually, 15,855, and from there we started to see a failed auction, and then the bulls did get another rally, bears slapped them down, and then we ended up getting a very strong push as bears failed and got short squeezed back up into the morning range. So I've opened up the TPO, I've split up the sessions for today. As you saw from our previous chart, the 5-minute chart, we had a strong downtrend followed by a little bit of a trap for the bears. And then they trapped the bulls and brought us down, broke A session, and then B session brought us back up. C session started the failed auction down to the consolidation range where we did come back up. D session kind of covered a little bit of B and C's session. And then E and F followed by I after G and H to find our lows. That is the failed portion of this. That's the failed auction down there. That was a trap for bulls. That was a trap for bears. After that, everything seemed to just consolidate for a solid 3 hours, 4 hours, and then we finally find our way back up by M session. Here are the stats for today's trades that I made. Total number of contracts noted is going to be 198 contracts. I was typically trading 15 to 20 lots at a time. There were a few where I was trading like 3 or 4 or 5, just as like speculatory scalps, which I need to stop doing. But my point here is that number of trades was 27. We had 13 winning trades and 14 losing trades. A couple winning trades were very large, and I'm proud of those. They kept me in the green, and as you see in the P&L itself, we are at 1,033 with a drawdown of 7,090. So I had given back 500 of my total profits that would have kept my drawdown at a perfect 7,500. We're going to start this off with a bang with a $1,000 gain on the first day. If we can do this, if not a little better, for the following 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I think we will be in a funded 300K account in no time. If we do get funded, this won't be my first past evaluation at the 300K account level. I did have one recently, and I had one good day in it, and then it just fell apart for me. So we're going to try this again with everybody here and see what we can do. Looking at the data for today, the economic data for today, we did have core PCE price index month over month, unemployment claims, personal income month over month, and personal spending month over month, all at 8:30 a.m., an hour before the bell. I think a lot of that influenced that first major downtrend in the day, as unemployment claims have a lot to do with the FOMC's decision. We did have natural gas storage. I did trade some CL on a different account, and CL was a great decision. I think I'm going to start adding that to my arsenal more often because when it trends, it really moves. It moves strong, and the tick values for the contract sizes that I like to trade Very lucrative, especially when it's a strong direction and you don't have to worry about it wicking you in and out of your positions, kind of like NQ might. NQ likes to really wick people in and out of their positions. It'll do a lot of stop hunting as it rotates out of ranges. But NQ has a lot more digits than CL does, so it's going to move a little differently. And we'll be moving into day 2 after this, and I'll be giving you a more detailed rundown of my trade. Since I wasn't able to record any of my trades on this video, I apologize for that. That's just how the cookie crumbled today. But in the next video, we're going to see exactly how we get to our daily profit targets and hold ourselves accountable for walking away and being done for the day with timestamps and more stats on our trades. I'm excited to do another trading evaluation with you all. And if you like what you're seeing so far from the Top Step Trading Combine through to this one, please throw it down in the comment section. I'd love to hear from you. Let's get some communication going. This is Bullishbear, 23 Capital Trades. Peace out.